He emerged quietly, but the buzz around him was loud. The Turkish-Italian mini-series El Turco didn't just make an impression on viewers, it etched itself into their memories like an engraving on an ancient sword. Though it consists of only 6 episodes, this brief chronological span has turned into a whirlwind of historical significance, all thanks to a man whose name has long become a brand, Yaman. Balaban Hassan, an Ottoman warrior, a folk hero. No, this isn't a romantic fantasy. It's an adaptation of a historical novel inspired by real events. And the further you watch, the more you forget that it's a series. It feels as if you've stepped into that village where Italian markets bustle, cold steel clings, and a Turkish soldier hides, having fled from war but not from his duty. It all begins with defeat. After the second siege of Vienna, Balaban finds himself in enemy territory. Another man might have fled, hidden, or vanished, but he stayed. He remained in the village of Moina, where he was initially received as an enemy and then as one of their own. This is no longer just a story of survival, it is a story of transformation. From soldier to hero, from outsider to the father of the village. Balaban protects the locals from feudal lords, teaches them agriculture, finds love, and builds a new life. But at what cost? The filming of the series is a story in itself. It took place in Budapest and its surroundings, in villages that breathe European medieval history. Every stone, every barrel, every costume element is meticulously crafted, historically accurate. This is not just a backdrop, it's a time machine. Battle scenes? Oh yes, this is not Turkey in the 20s, this is 17th century Europe. Armor, sabers, shouts, dust. It feels like watching Braveheart with an Ottoman twist. The camera captures not just movements, it captures passion, pain, determination. And Yaman seems as if he himself has been to war. The actor's physical preparation is impressive. Each scene featuring Balaban feels as if it has been chiseled from marble. But what resonates the most? The emotions. Because Balaban's strength lies not in his fist, but in his heart. And that makes the hero not just alive, but real. Many didn't expect it, but the series became a hit in Europe. Germany, Spain, Italy, Hungary, Argentina, Brazil, countries that rarely align in taste, fell in love with the same story. And the reason is not solely Yaman's charisma. The reason lies in the balance. Historical context, European aesthetics, Eastern passion, powerful acting, and conciseness. It's as if Vikings were distilled to its essence and seasoned with true drama. The book that inspired the series is not a work of fiction. Historian Orhan Eniraz wrote the novel based on real archives. Balaban is not a fictional character. He is a shadow of the past that has become a symbol of the present. Interestingly, the real story diverges from the series finale. In the book, Balaban remains in the village, marries, and becomes the leader of the locals. In the series, however, everything is different. His beloved Gloria dies, and he, broken, walks away, somewhere, into the unknown, on the border of screen and myth. This divergence has sparked heated debates. Some argue that yes, the series should be harsh and end in pain. Others say, why distort history? But isn't it the essence of art to reinterpret rather than replicate? And do you know what was truly powerful? Not the battle scenes, not the historical locations, but how the series shows that a hero is not the one who kills, but the one who teaches people to cultivate the land. The one who tells them, You deserve to live freely. That's why Balaban is not just a warrior. He is a father, a mentor, a savior. This makes the series relevant even today. Because it's not about the past, it's about choice. Every day, every person. But is the series perfect? No. It has faced criticism. Some for its brevity, others for its secondary characters. Yes, perhaps they could have been more developed. Maybe more episodes were desired. But it is a mini series, and it never aimed to be an epic. Perhaps that's where its strength lies. 6 episodes, and you won't forget it. Neither the atmosphere, nor Balaban, nor his final scene. He walks away. Silently. Without promises, without goodbyes. But he remains with us. Particular attention should be paid to the music. Eastern motifs with a European chamber foundation. Violin, percussion, cymbals, everything sounds like a ballad, both folk and personal. Each frame is like a painting. The light, composition, color palette, all cinematic. This is not just a series, it's a visual poem. And what do you think of the symbolism? Balaban's costumes darken from episode to episode. At first, he shines like the sun. By the end, he is like ash, because the story is about a man who burned until he was consumed. Yaman is not just an actor, he is a brand. He is recognized in Europe like Beckham. And in El Turco, he proved that he can be not only a heartthrob, but also a dramatic hero. With depth, with pain, with soul. The question is, should there be a continuation? Some will say no. The story is complete. Others might say, let there be a prequel or a series about Balaban's life before Vienna. And some dream. What if he returned to Mona? But right now, the focus is not on the future. It's on what we already have. El Turco has already become a part of Turkish television history. The writers have proven that you can tell more in 6 episodes than others can in 60. And yes, this is an international success. Turkish series are increasingly taking over Europe. While it used to be all about love dramas, now we're seeing dramas about freedom, about people, about a past that still resonates in our present. The final scene, Balaban on horseback, alone, gazing into the distance. He hasn't won, but he hasn't lost either. He has become something greater. He has become a legend. And we are witnesses to this legend. Think about what you would choose, to leave like Balaban or to stay, as in the book. Perhaps we will never know the right answer, but one thing is clear. The series El Turco has left its mark. And that, believe me, is worth a lot. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure to do so. And if you have, tell us which moment touched you the most. What would you change? Do you think Gloria should have survived? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Support us with a like. It will help us continue to create such deep, vibrant reviews in the future. And there are still so many stories ahead. See you in the next video. For now, it's an honor, Balaban.